There are celebrities who wear expensive clothes. And then there's Zendaya. Because Zendaya doesn't just get dressed, she creates a moment. Every appearance feels planned, cinematic, and instantly viral. And in 2026, she's proving that no one understands celebrity fashion storytelling better than she does. From Paris Fashion Week to major movie premieres, Zendaya keeps doing something most stars can't. She makes people care not just about what she's wearing, but about the story behind it. So, how did she turn every outfit into an event? And why does every single Zendaya look feel bigger than fashion? If you look at celebrity fashion right now, a lot of people are dressing well, but Zendaya is playing a completely different game. Her looks don't feel random and they don't feel like simple red carpet styling. They feel connected to the movie, the era, the mood, and the moment. That's why people don't just say, "She looks good." They start talking, posting, ranking, and reposting. A huge reason for that is the creative partnership between Zendaya and stylist Law Roach. Together, they've built a fashion identity that feels smart, referential, and unforgettable. And in 2026, that formula is working better than ever. Zendaya doesn't just wear outfits, she builds narratives. What makes Zendaya different is that her fashion usually says something. During coverage of the drama press tour, Vogue described the styling as a kind of evolving fashion story. From archival references to bridal-coded looks to more playful, cinematic choices. That's a big clue to why her appearances feel so much more memorable than the average celebrity promo stop. One of the smartest examples came when she showed up to a London screening in Twilight merch, tied to her co-star Robert Pattinson. On paper, that sounds simple, but in practice, it was brilliant. Funny, self-aware, nostalgic, and internet-ready. It wasn't just a look, it was a conversation starter. That's the real Zendaya formula. She mixes high fashion with pop culture memory. She gives editorial, but she also gives the audience something they instantly understand. That balance is why her looks travel so fast online. 2026 proved she can own both Fashion Week and movie press. Then there's Paris Fashion Week, which is where a lot of celebrities show up looking nice, but not all of them leave with a defining image. Zendaya did. At the Louis Vuitton Women's Wear Spring/Summer 2026 show, she wore a silver metallic jacquard blazer micro mini dress with bow details and white shearling trim, finished with silver pumps. It was polished, futuristic, and dramatic without looking forced. That matters because Fashion Week looks can easily get lost in the crowd, but Zendaya's didn't. It hit that perfect sweet spot. Luxury brand ambassador energy, high glam silhouette, and enough visual detail to dominate photos and headlines. And what makes her even stronger is range. She can go from polished fashion house royalty in Paris to playful, referential styling on a movie press stop. And somehow it still feels like one consistent image. That's branding. She makes method dressing feel smarter than everyone else. A lot of celebrities try method dressing now, meaning their outfit connects to the movie they're promoting. But Zendaya is one of the few who can do it without making it look like a costume. That's why her Spider-Man Brand New Day premiere look in Madrid got so much attention. For that appearance, she wore a strapless black Christian Cowan dress with lace, an asymmetric shape, and long calf-sweeping fringe that Marie Claire described as moving almost like a spider web. That's the genius of it. It referenced the film world she was stepping into, but it still looked luxurious, fashion-forward, and unmistakably Zendaya. That's the big difference. Other stars wear themed outfits. Zendaya wears fashion that hints at a story. It invites people in without spelling everything out. And that mystery is part of the appeal. Why every Zendaya look feels viral. So why does every Zendaya look explode online? First, the visuals are strong. Her outfits are photographed well, easy to recognize, and instantly distinct in a crowded feed. You know a Zendaya fashion moment when you see it. Second, her fashion always gives people multiple things to talk about at once. There's the outfit itself, the movie connection, the styling references, the designer, the hair, the accessories, and the bigger celebrity narrative around the moment. That means fans, fashion pages, entertainment blogs, and casual viewers all have a reason to engage. Third, Zendaya has mastered the art of looking effortless even when the styling is clearly strategic. That's one of the hardest things for celebrities to fake. If the audience feels like you're trying too hard, the look dies. If it feels natural, confident, and precise, the internet rewards it. Zendaya almost always lands on the second side. Law Roach and the power of a fashion duo. You also can't talk about Zendaya's style without talking about Law Roach. This partnership has become one of the most recognizable image-making teams in celebrity culture. The reason they work so well together is because the styling never feels detached from Zendaya's personality. It feels like fashion with intention, not fashion for attention. That's important because audiences are getting more selective. People can tell when a look is expensive but empty. Zendaya's best looks don't just look rich, they feel thought through. That's why they stay in the conversation longer than one red carpet cycle. What other celebrities can't copy? A lot of people will try to copy the Zendaya formula. They'll try the references, the themed outfits, the dramatic silhouettes. But the hardest part to copy is taste. Zendaya and her team know when to be obvious, when to be subtle, and when to let one detail carry the entire look. That's why a black dress with fringe becomes a major story. That's why a metallic mini at Fashion Week becomes headline material. That's why even Twilight merch at a screening becomes part of a bigger style conversation. On anyone else, those could be random moments. On Zendaya, they become chapters in a larger image. So maybe the real reason Zendaya keeps winning isn't just because she wears beautiful clothes, it's because she understands modern celebrity better than almost anyone. In 2026, being a style icon isn't just about fashion. It's about storytelling, timing, internet culture, and creating a visual moment people feel they need to talk about. And Zendaya does all of that better than most. She's not just wearing the look, she is the event. And that's exactly why every Zendaya appearance feels viral before the night is even over. What do you think? Is Zendaya the ultimate style icon of 2026? Or is there another celebrity owning fashion even more right now? Drop your pick in the comments, and if you want more celebrity looks, stories, and viral style breakdowns, subscribe for the next one.